Hello everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. This particular reading, it will be time-stamped as I will be pulling a few scenarios here for the collective, focusing more so on those of you who are already a couple or going through some major challenges. It could also be for those of you who are focused on a particular person and are in separation. So depending on what presents itself for any given scenario for whichever number you choose, that's what I'll be focusing on. If the one that you end up choosing does not make sense for your situation, you're more than welcome to choose another number, or feel free to watch the whole thing. There could be bits and parts of it that resonate with you. The timestamps will be down below in the description box, and I will try to get them onto the comment section as well. Alright guys, so I'll be pulling from the Arrows of Love Oracle by Mystic Moon, and this is the Truth Decks, the Soulmate Edition by Pretty Spirits. I'll link all the decks that you see here down below in the description box. Alright, so if you chose number 1, let's take a look and see what that situation looks like. For group number 1, so for couples going through challenges, or couples in separation. Alright, number 1, general advice as always, so here we go. What's going on with group 1? We have winter. That could, of course, be the season of winter that you guys either met, broke up, something significant might have happened. There could also be, it could be telling you that somewhere during the line of the winter season coming up, we are in summer right now. Here in the States, of course, I don't think it's summertime everywhere. But if that resonates with you, maybe winter time of this year could be significant for you and your person. So let's grab a card from this deck here, and then we'll clarify with some tarot for group number 1. It could also be telling us that things are frozen between you and this person. Either no communication, no contact, things aren't moving. And we've got beautiful energy. Okay, so that's actually a really positive thing coming forward. Even though you might not be speaking, you guys could be dealing with this very cold vibe in the connection. There's still this beautiful energy that's presenting itself. So we'll see what that's about. Alright, I'll be pulling from my Valentine Connection Tarot here for group 1. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for couples. Okay, so if you didn't resonate with, obviously you wouldn't watch the singles one. Of course you're welcome to do so, but this one is for those of you specifically in a coupled up relationship, whatever the status is for that. The singles one is more so for those who are not caught up on an ex, not expecting reunion, just welcoming in new love and the possibilities there. So we have the 8 of Pentacles for number 1. 8 of Pentacles in a love connection. It could be that somebody's got very high standards as to what it is that they're wanting in a relationship. It could be that this person is really wanting to create an amazing, beautiful life with you, even though things are frozen, things are cold between the two of you. Maybe you guys aren't speaking. You know, it could even be one of those situations where you live together, but you guys aren't speaking. You could be giving them the cold shoulder. They could be doing the same thing. Because you guys ultimately have to be able to build this relationship up rather than tearing each other down. And then the next card, look at that. You've got the 4 of Wands, which is such a beautiful energy. Could be a twin flame connection for some of you. This can represent a reunion. So if you guys are in separation, if things are cold right now, things can eventually head in this direction where you guys can find your way back to one another. This can be a celebration as well. Part of that beautiful, beautiful energy could be telling us that despite everything that you guys are going through right now, you can maybe get married someday. You can still build a life together. This right here is a strong foundation in the relationship. And then we've got the King of Cups. So compassionate and loving, divine feminine. You could be focused on a masculine who is a water sign. Okay, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is a beautiful energy right next to the 4 of Wands because we have a masculine ready to offer their cup of love to the feminine, This is someone who's ready to dedicate and devote their life to the partnership. So that actually looks really nice. So there could be a future marriage here for number one. Look at this, and then we've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Wands delivering cheerful, happy news. So I'm really feeling this, especially if you happen to be Divine Feminine, tuning in, watching for a masculine. No matter what you guys are going through. Living together, in separation, arguing right now, not seeing eye to eye. This right here represents a new beginning, a new chapter. This right here, it coupled up with the Four of Wands, could be a solid offer coming your way. You could have a masculine, specifically, who's ready to bring in this solid offer your way. And this could also be communication on their behalf, reaching out to you, especially for those who are not speaking, who are not interacting. So it does seem for number one, it can still turn around. You guys can still reconnect and really build a beautiful life together, despite where things are at right now. Okay, so that's number one. Let's go ahead and grab another set of cards here. So for number two, let's see where this one's going to go. If you chose number two, angels and spirit guides, please. For group two, look at what the cat dragged in. Return and apologies. So somebody wants to return. Okay, maybe they recognize that they did something to hurt you, and they want to apologize for those actions. Let's grab a card from here. Falling in love. Wow. So I feel if you resonate with this one, they're already in love with you. They've already fallen. Clearly, you guys have had some issues and challenges here because there's this need to apologize for something. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what this is about. I'll be pulling from my Luna Tarot deck. For number two, they're in love with you. You could be in love with this person. Maybe there's a part of your heart space that really would love for them to come back. So there have been some challenges here. Okay, so we've got the World card. There is a cycle that's completing. Look at this, and then we've got the Hierophant. So maybe during this time apart, they've learned a lesson, a very valuable lesson about the connection, about you specifically. Whenever I see the World card, it reminds me of a cycle that's phasing out, the past, and really wanting to direct you onto the future and where you guys could end up. If there were commitment issues, they're telling you here, through a reconnection, they would love to be able to reconnect and recommit to you, and that they still care for you and they still love you. We have the Seven of Pentacles. It is a card of perseverance. I feel when it comes to this person, they don't want to give up on the relationship. They certainly don't want to give up on you. This is an individual who perhaps has gained some clarity over what it is that they want. And ultimately knowing that despite what it is that they're looking for in this partnership, it is going to take time to be able to fix this. We do have the Eight of Wands. Look at this. Yeah, they ended up hurting you, and they know this. Three of Swords, the heartbreak, the grief that they put you through. This can be an indication of a love triangle, a third-party situation, and they know that it's going to take time to fix this. And they want to come in and fix this quickly, but healing takes time. Healing from this type of hurt takes time. They clearly want a new beginning. Look at this. Ace of Swords, clarity. So they had to perhaps spend time apart from you in order to gain that clarity. If there was a love triangle, if there was a third-party situation, they want a new beginning. It's like a do-over, to come forward, apologize. They want to come back. But you might have cut this person out because of those actions. So they want a new beginning. They want to return. They want to apologize. We see that. But that does not mean that you will give them that chance. Maybe you're still really upset with this person because of this. So if you can find forgiveness, if you can accept that apology, if you still love them, through your own healing journey as well as theirs, maybe through this World card, you really can allow that door to close in order for you guys to open up a new door, to recommit to the partnership, to start again. Because it certainly is presenting itself here. Okay, so that's number 2, guys. Possible second chance if you're open to it. All right, so number 3. Let's get into the messages. So if you chose number 3, let's see what is coming through. Rendezvous. This is somebody who wants to connect with you, who wants to be able to see you. This could be picking up off of that energy of the 2 of Cups, which is about unity, the connection they feel, that they want to be your life partner. So this, for me, if they want to have this rendezvous, if they want to meet up with you, this for me could be for couples who are currently in separation. Or they're reminiscing about the first time that you guys connected. You could have met at a social function. This reminds me of like a toast, a celebratory toast somewhere. But yeah, they want to be able to reconnect with you. Let's add a message to that. So this is for number 3. Smothering. Wow. So if you feel that they were smothering you, that could be why you guys went into separation. Number 10, interestingly enough, represents a cycle that has completed. So again, I'm feeling this is for those of you couples who are in separation. They want to reconnect. They want to meet up with you. Will you actually allow that to happen? Let's see. I'll be pulling from my tarot teacher for number 3. The revised edition. Angels and spirit guides, please. For number 3. All right, so we have a reversed 6 of Wands. Something failed here. They disappointed you somehow. 9 of Cups, you know, at one point in time, you really felt like this person was your everything. They were your dream come true, your wish come true, everything that you could have ever hoped for in a relationship. Maybe for a good chunk of time, you were satisfied with the partnership, and then after a while, you just felt like you were being smothered. I'm also feeling for some of you, take this if it makes sense, maybe this person was very insecure. They could have been very jealous, you know, even if you weren't doing anything, even if you looked towards another person, you weren't even having any sort of intention towards infidelity, but maybe they misinterpreted. And so after a while, you know, maybe you felt like you just couldn't move, you couldn't take any action, any steps on your own. They were constantly calling you, they always needed to know where you were, that type of situation. So that could have been how they lost you. And then we've got the 7 of Cups right here. So maybe you're feeling, if you resonate with this one, even though they want to meet up with you, they want to have this rendezvous because you were so smothered by this person, the 7 of Cups right here can represent somebody who's just in that wishful thinking mode, hoping and wishing that they can reconnect with you and at least talk to you. But maybe you're not interested in that. Maybe you're kind of done with this person. Two of Pentacles. The World. So we've got that World card popping up again. So a cycle that has completed. This is a relationship that went into separation. This could also represent the ups and downs that you guys have experienced in the relationship. But, you know, the World card, yes, there's a cycle that's phasing out, but it also makes way for a new cycle to be able to bring you fulfillment, to restore harmony in your life. So if you can find forgiveness with this person, maybe the reason why they want to reconnect is because they recognize that they were very smothering and they themselves want to be able to make different choices here. Part of the reason, too, why you guys went into separation could have been that they were juggling. There could have been infidelity here. And so there's this desire to kind of let the past go, if you're able to actually let the past go. Because what they're telling you here is that they want to commit to this partnership. If you guys weren't already married, this is somebody who really sees you in that way. As a life partner still. They still see you as their wish come true. So it's just a matter of you getting onto the same page as this person. And Divine Feminine, here you are. So High Priestess, trust your gut. Trust your heart. Trust your intuition. Okay? So that's number 3. Could be an ex who wants to reconnect, but they could have been very smothering, as we can see. So some of you guys might be feeling for number 3 that you're better off without this person, but, you know, totally your call. All right, number 4. Let's grab a message. All right, for number 4, for couples, together and separation, going through challenges. Let's see. Number 4. Caged heart, damaged heart. So they hurt you somehow. You could be protecting your heart space here because they hurt you. So what's going on? Number 4. But the spiritual connection is still there, despite the fact that you've been hurt by them. Okay, so let's add to this. I'll be pulling from my Tabby Tarot Teacher this time. Angels and spirit guides, please, for number 4. Okay, so we've got a reversed Page of Pentacles right here. Okay, so there was definitely a lack of commitment here. They did some pretty immature, foolish things, and that's why they ended up hurting you. Now, if you were dealing with a divine masculine who had a lack of commitment, this is really super interesting. We've got the King of Pentacles followed by the Queen of Pentacles. So you see with that spiritual connection, they still feel so connected because you guys could actually be divine counterparts. You could both be earth signs. Okay, so Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. And the thing is, if they did foolish things before, could have been infidelity as to why they hurt you. But they're telling you here that they're ready to commit to this partnership. They still see you as their ideal person. They've not been in a good place since the separation. You know, very sad, feeling that sense of loss. They know they disappointed you. But as we can see right here, they want to start again. 6 of Cups, okay. And then we've got the masculine showing up as the Emperor also. You could be dealing with a masculine Aries for some of you guys. They think about you. They really do. This right here, focused on the memories, feeling very nostalgic. They want a reunion with you. They want a new beginning. So yeah, part of the reason, part of the problem with this scenario is we had an individual who just was not ready for commitment. You guys at one point in time could have been on very separate pages, different interpretations of the connection. One person maybe wanted to get married, the other one didn't. One person wanted to move in together, the other one didn't. One person, again, ready for commitment, the other one wasn't ready. But we have a masculine especially who really is ready to establish a relationship, a solid, faithful, long-lasting commitment with the feminine. They don't want to be without you, basically, and they want a new beginning. Okay, so that is number 4. All right, guys, let's grab number 5. So if you chose number 5 for couples, what do we need to know here? Number 5, angels and spirit guides, please. Number 5. Autumn. Okay, so there's something significant about the autumn season. Okay, so maybe as the rest of this year unfolds, as we enter into fall, the autumn season, maybe you might reconnect. You guys might work it out. If there is no interaction, no communication, that could change. Okay, this could also be when you guys met or when you broke up. Autumn season, okay. Let's grab a card to go along with that. So for number 5, number 5, look at this, contact within a week. Now, time frames, you know, it's a little bit iffy. There's just no way to guarantee that. If there is no contact within a week, it might not happen until autumn season. It's either that or maybe something that they're thinking about during the course of the next upcoming week. There's a part of them that they're really wanting to reach out. But again, if it does not happen, that doesn't mean that they don't want to. They might talk themselves out of it for whatever reason. Okay, so let's grab some insight here. I'll be pulling from my Illuminated Star Tarot. This is volume 1. I'm actually working on volume 1 and 2 right now, so it's not available in my deck shop right now. But as soon as it is, I'll definitely get it back on there. Alright guys, so let's see what's going on with this one. So number 5, they want to communicate. So we do have the Page of Wands. This is somebody who loves to be adventuresome and have their freedom. They want to be in exploration mode. So here's the thing, and more than likely why you guys went into separation, if that's the story for your love connection. Because this right here, as we can see the keywords, boredom, disconnectedness, missed opportunity. So this person, if they wanted to be out there exploring other options in love and romance, possibly because they were bored by the connection, it just wasn't exciting for them or whatever, maybe something was missing for them. So they might have walked away, they might have disconnected from you, but I'm also feeling that they have regrets about that. Especially if you're divine feminine watching for a masculine, I feel through their own explorations and adventures out there, they've come to realize that they didn't find what they were looking for because they already had it. And so part of this reason for contacting you is to reconnect, but it might be a missed opportunity at this point, divine feminine, if you've already moved on to somebody else. Yeah, they want that new beginning, you see? But they could have been tempted by other people. Part of those fantasies might have been with other people. So there could have been infidelity here because they were distracted by other people. But now, maybe they've had a change of heart. Look at this. We now have the 10 of Cups. And then we've got the Hermit. So divine feminine, this could be where you're at. You know, just wanting to be on your own. Maybe at one point in time, you really saw yourself building a life with your masculine. You know, the whole dream of manifesting love, marriage, family, everything. So you could have also made different choices here. So if it is a missed opportunity, maybe, divine feminine, if you relate to this, you've already moved on to somebody else. Maybe at this point you're married with kids. You've got your own family. You've got your own situation going on. And we could have a masculine here from your past who wants to reconnect, who's fantasizing about you, wanting to be with you. But through your own soul searching, you might realize that maybe you're better off without this person. Nevertheless, they do want to make contact here. So interesting. So if they were in this mode where they just wanted to explore their options, perhaps there's been a shift in that energy, Divine Feminine, because the King of Pentacles is not the type to explore. They already know what they want. It's interesting, King of Pentacles, the Hermit, they both represent Virgo. So some of you guys might be thinking of a Virgo here, or you could be the Virgo. Somebody needs more time, maybe to think, but I feel for the masculine, there's been a shift in that energy from somebody who wanted their freedom to somebody who's ready to settle down. So Divine Feminine, I feel your masculine sees you as somebody who really fulfills them, makes them happy. Maybe they didn't realize this at the time. So 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Look at this. We've got the Lovers. Okay, so choices, deep love, partnerships. I feel the masculine wants to make a different choice here. But going back in time, you know, part of the choices that they made, they might have gone in a different direction. They might have chosen somebody else. The Lovers card can represent a third party. Somebody could have been married. You could have been married. They could have been married. So this was definitely complicated. Look at this. We've got the Empress. This is interesting. And now we've got the Emperor. So take it if it makes sense. There could have been a situation where somebody was married. There could have been infidelity, third party. So that could be why it's a missed opportunity. Or somebody got married after the separation. So this one's complicated, the way it's presenting itself, because right here we've got divine counterparts. We might have divine counterparts who either were or are married, and there could have been infidelity in that marriage or partnership. But there's clearly somebody here who wants a new beginning. So if it affected a marriage, if you guys went into separation because there was infidelity, so it could be your spouse. If you guys are in separation, they want to connect with you, they want to talk to you, maybe to apologize. Clearly wanting a new opportunity. You guys went into separation, that's clarified by the Tower. But maybe your person has gone through this awakening, realizing that they created that tower. They created that drama because they really weren't ready to commit, possibly, and making very poor choices. This right here represents the deception, an affair, possibly, secrets, okay? And the Hierophant could be, again, clarifying that there was a marriage here, there was commitment, and it fell apart because of infidelity. Here's the clarification with that 7 of Swords, betrayal, deception, cheating. Yeah. Complicated, no doubt, for this one. Somebody wants a new beginning. There could have been a marriage that fell apart because of infidelity. But look at this. 2 of Cups, and then we have the Temperance. So in time, maybe a marriage can be repaired because the love is still there. So despite some poor choices that were made before that created that tower, there's a possibility in time that you guys can rekindle the partnership. Okay, so that one's very specific, but that seems to be the storyline for this one. All right, guys, so let's grab one more. I believe we're on number 6, right? Okay, so one last one. So if you chose number 6, or if the one you chose doesn't resonate, you can always choose another. All right, so group 6 for couples, separation, challenges, whatever is going on. Roses are red, true love. Beautiful. Okay, so this could be your true love. All right, let's grab a card from here for number 6. Wow, look at this. Coming to an end. So maybe this is a love situation that ended, or you guys broke up or are now in separation. So I feel like grabbing from my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle. This is tarot with a twist. And if you're not familiar with this deck, it's one that I created especially for advanced beginners who want to learn how to read tarot. So in addition to my tarot teacher, as well as the TABBY tarot teacher, it's meant to really teach folks who want to learn. And, you know, we've got verbiage here already. So this one has new court cards as well as oracle messages, and that's the twist for this deck. So let's grab some insight for number 6. I mean, the love is here, but something ended. What is up with that? What happened? 8 of Swords. So whoever might have ended things, or whoever was left behind, this is someone who perhaps right now they're feeling restricted. They're feeling like they're backed into a corner. They're allowing their fears and anxieties to get in the way of making decisions right now. This is mental imprisonment right here. Maybe you've silenced this person, like they can't talk to you right now. But we do have the Red Rose card. Look at this. Red Rose, Red Rose. The love is still here, guys. Eternal love, fiery passion, red hot chemistry. However, if you resonate with this one, if it did end, maybe you're just ready to move on from that one. Maybe you have blocked them, which is why they're feeling powerless to do anything about this at this point. Even if they still feel this passionate connection to you, maybe you're just ready for this new love to come in. Oh my. Wow. All right, what else? Please, angels and spirit guides, for number 6. Well, we do have the King of Swords. Some of you guys could be dealing with a masculine representing Aquarius. So this is a masculine who tends to tap into more so their rational mindset rather than their heart space, you know. This could also be the father to your children if you guys already have children together. Man, this is interesting. Look at this. So in this deck, like I said, I've got different court cards in addition to all of the usual traditional ones. I can't speak. The Baroness of Air is actually the perfect match to the King of Swords. So we've got masculine air and we've got feminine air. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. King of Swords, though, representing Aquarius specifically. So divine feminine, if you resonate with this, if you have air in your chart, you could have your own business. You could be somebody that's very smart, very sassy. You love a great conversation. You know, you're the life of the party. You could be the mother figure here, you know, a lenient mother, a faithful wife. You could have been all of those things. But it came to an end. You now have the Magician. So if you guys want to reconnect and get back together, it's possible to rekindle this romance. Even though it ended, even though you guys might have maybe had an argument and you parted ways. There's this perhaps opportunity to take a risk and give it another chance. I feel whoever created distance and time apart in this scenario, they really want to be able to put in all of the necessary effort and work to fix it. But it's not going to be fixed tomorrow. It's not going to probably be fixed in a week. This is something that will take time because it hurts. Or you guys ended up dealing with a lot of pain here. Ace of Pentacles, I love it. So this is manifestation right here. The Magician, the Ace of Pentacles, about manifestation. You guys could have also been arguing about finances maybe. But this right here represents stability, security in a relationship. It represents the fact that there is a fresh start and a solid offer that's coming in. A solid offer of commitment, perhaps. And I absolutely love how we've got Archangel Chamuel coming in. So this card says, I am the angel of peaceful relationships. I can help bring the right person into your life, your ideal mate. I can help you become closer with your current partner. I can help you heal any conflicts in your relationships, attract new love, and strengthen your existing connections. If you crave intimacy in your life, I can assist with that too. Something came to an end. We see that here. Somebody I feel wants to reconnect. So if you're listening to this and you're like, nope, I don't want anything to have to do with this person. They hurt me. I'm still pissed off. Then that's where you're at. They're going to run into a blockage. Or you're just ready to move on and find new love. You have that prerogative as well. But if there's a part of your heart space that wants to fix this, you've got Archangel Chamuel here to help restore the connection, to heal the conflicts so that you guys can work this out. Okay, so that's what's coming through for number 6, guys, and the scenarios that popped up here. So for all 6 of them, hopefully there's something here that you were able to relate to. If the one you chose didn't make sense, again, you're more than welcome to choose another. All right, guys, so I'll leave that there. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below, as well as the action buttons at the end of this video. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.